ago for Islamic banking and finance funded So now let's say that Islamic marketing is a very specialized. It is not like a Islamic economics, Islamic management, or let's say Islamic banking and finance. Marketing is very difficult to actually link with this Islamic perspective because where buying and selling people are doing based on their particularly exploiting to the customer by advertising, by some promotional activity. That's the nature of this subject. Marketing is quite different from the management perspective, even economics perspective, even Islamic banking and finance. But anyway, as a business, we are trying to overcome this situation in terms of actually Islamic marketing. Okay, fine. So you see, the learning outcome of the training module 1, there is some specific learning outcome. We need to take it. Know the history of the marketing from Islamic perspective. How Islamic perspective actually is coming. Secondly, we need to know the phenomena of Islamic marketing. Is it really can be achievable and adoptable in the market at the moment? Or it takes time to be introduced where dual system is existed in the market, conventional marketing and Islamic marketing. So third one, we need to understand Muslim market, how Muslim market situation, what is the population, how their motive to buy actually Islamic product rather than conventional marketing product. And finally, we need to understand between difference between conventional marketing and Islamic marketing approach, how it is different, right? So these are the things we need to maintain properly from Islamic perspective practically. So now first we are coming marketing and Islam. What is the marketing and Islam? Marketing is a process for starting with this planning until this product go to the customer hand. In between all the activities combinedly, we are telling the marketing. And Islam is a different thing. That is, Islam is a religion, but Islam is the way of rather than just a religion. No, it is a complete life, right? So we need to combination. So this is the reason which is the important of Islam, not actually confined with this religious matter only. It's the further matter of the Muslim life and based on the Islamic principle and technologies. So this is the aspect of this fundamentally marketing and Islamic things, right? So now let's say marketing in Islam is continuing. Other way, according to the Islamic guideline, it is the all scholars telling every society as a whole different aspect of one life. It can be created law, economics, business, science, or politics, but they are strictly guided Islamic value. So therefore, it is the principles of Sharia, which is must be Sharia acquisition, or they need to compliance. So otherwise, broadly, we are telling marketing and Islam, right? So you see, so these are the actually the by definitionally we are talking Islamic marketing is coming actually from conventional marketing. What is the actually conventional marketing activities doing? There is a two side of the particular transaction, buyer and seller. So, but this buying and selling transaction should be coming based on the Islamic value and Islamic principle rather than conventional way. So, this is actually the aspect. So that's why Islamic marketing, it is a talking about divergent from conventional marketing because it is unlike conventional marketing. Islamic marketing is based on the religions of Islam, and which is following our Quran and Sunnah. That's why all the principles is coming from Holy Quran and Sunnah. There is a one debate in the world. We are in the Muslim country, Muslim world. always we are talking about the Islamic marketing. That is, our all the principles, rules, Islamic way is coming Islamic marketing. But problem is, Western country, they're talking, why you are talking about Islamic marketing? It's the same word, same activity you are doing, which is called is ethical marketing. But there is a debate. They're calling ethical marketing, we are calling Islamic marketing. Of course, there is a differences. When you are talking about the ethical marketing, actually it is coming based on your subjective norms. It is person to person can be varied. Correct. So your ethical part, my ethical part might be varied. So that's why ethics is different and Islamic approach is different. So we are talking when Islamic marketing is coming, it is coming completely based on our Holy Quran and Sunnah. There is no chance you can go left or right rather than you following the Islamic Holy Quran books. Right. So that's why this is the basically different. Ethical marketing is a ethics. It is a subjective matter, it can be changed. But Islamic marketing, it is based on the Holy Quran and Sunnah. It cannot be changed. We have to follow our Holy Book. So thus, actually the Islamic approach, very aspect of the mass marketing is considered with the dependent in according to the Islamic value and norms. So these are the actually criteria is coming and differentiation, the basic differentiation I already explained you. Right? So now the definition of the Islamic marketing obviously is coming. Then what is the definition? And of course, the definition is coming. Islamic marketing can be defined also similarly like conventional marketing activities that marketer can be meeting as well as satisfy the customer need. And there is a three aspect in marketing core value. Actually, it is need, want, and demand is the basic value of the marketing. But this basic value we are coming up by Islamic way, by Sharia way. That is the difference between conventional marketing and Islamic marketing. We are also satisfying customer with this Islamic value, and they conventional marketing they also satisfying the customer, but they don't care about this actually Islamic value. So we need, want, and demand. This is triangular three actually aspect. The targeted consumer by delivering what? Delivering halal product, pure, lawful, and well actually the wholesome product through the joint consent both buyer and seller concern and their intention to attaining material as well as spiritual well-being. So you see, so many aspects here is coming. They talking about the halal product, product purified product, lawful and even wholesome product through their joint concern. The buyer and seller, their concern and they mutual understanding and selling, attaining the material spirituality. So it would be actually more important thing hereafter rather than profit maximization. Profit maximization is different thing, and hereafter you are getting some of the reward from Allah. That is the different thing. So these are the things when you are delivering your product, you need to strictly maintain the product is completely is offering the halal or purified lawful product on it. Right. So the definition of the marketing, that's what they're talking about. The marketing is has an objective. That objective what? The creating actually awareness among the consumer about the marketing of implementing the goods marketing product. Well, actually good marketing product they're offering as well as executing to the ethical advertising. So now this is another big issue is coming, Islamic advertising. And just recently also another book we already published, Islamic advertising, that is also IIIT is funded, that is joint publication with me and television, it can be newspaper, it can be other way, but how they maintaining the Sharia compliance. Right. So these are the ethical part, implementing the good marketing product as well as executing to the ethical. So therefore, we said ethical marketing and Muslim consumer market. That is the issue where we can actually start in our Islamic marketing first. And the beginning I say, if one country, they can offer the dual system, that is conventional marketing and Islamic marketing. There will be the problem is arising because people are getting initial some benefit from conventional marketing. Because might be conventional marketing immediately is giving some of the advantages. But when you are talking about religious matter, hereafter some issues, of course we need to thinking about the Islamic or Sharia marketing. So therefore, when two windows is at a time is open, so people are looking which one I'm initially getting the benefit. That is the big challenging for Islamic marketing. So Islamic market and Muslim consumer market, that is, we need to look at the religions of the Islam became a fastest growing religion among the other religions in the world. And that's why you see, nowadays it has been more than, the data is quite old data, that is 1.5 billion followers. Now it's more actually 1.5 billion. So in the fact, the Muslim market has high purchasing power in addition to the enormous size. So look at the Middle East countries. And you can look the example. There's a lot of Western product, Japanese product, other product when they're producing. They're sending their target market is the Middle East market. And that's why you observe there any of the product the manual is producing to the different languages. They specifically giving the emphasis Arabic language. Any electronic product, television, fridge, let's say microwave, whatever. You see, there is a English, their country local language, beside that Arabic is there because their target market is Middle East market. So they know Middle East market and Muslim market, there is a high purchasing power and they need to catch it as a actually target. So that's the purchasing power, they looking which market actually more purchasing power and we need to target market. And I think that everybody already knows about the target market, right? Let's say for example, just giving the example, we are offering the principles of marketing from Islamic perspective book and it is published by the IIIT and IIM Press jointly. My question is, who is the target market? So obviously when I'm teaching this marketing, I ask my undergraduate student, so this book I prescribe, I telling I need to follow this book. Who are the target market to selling this book? Majority students sometimes telling target market student. I said, are you sure target market student? If student is what kind of student? Is it school student or college student, or it can be university student, those are taking the marketing subject. So they specifically telling, no, those are taking the marketing subject. So I'm telling, are you sure? They said, yes, sir. I said, no. Answer is wrong. Why wrong? This book publisher always communicating to the lecturer. And lecturer, if specifically one book is suggesting you, you will not buy another writer book. So your purchasing decision depends on the lecturer decision. So that's why here, target market is the lecturer. Because publisher is coming to the lecturer and they're giving free specimen of the book and they're telling, please you prescribe this book to my your student. That can be the 50 or 100 copy book can be sold. But they're not going to the one by one to the student to sell the book. So, but it is depend of the product characteristics. The product characteristics, this is different. Let's say, for example, you are buying one mineral water bottle. is target market in general, everybody. But you want to buy one baby shampoo. This baby shampoo, who's the target market? We are talking about the parents. Why parents? Because parents is taking decision in favor of the children, like publishing book. So that's how we need to understand actually properly the target market. Right. So anyway, so you see, now we are coming the marketing, Islamic marketing and Muslim consumer market continue. As a result, we need to particular actually decreasing their actually growth of
Assalamualaikum, Prof. Prof, you unmute yourself, Prof. You're muted. Prof. Ahasanul? Yes, but you unmute, Prof.
so actually I am very sorry. I don't know the very high speed internet why it is coming again and again like that. I don't understand. So anyway, so let's say you see that therefore it is became a necessity multinational company. They try to Islamize their marketing practice in order to reach need actually customer need in particular marketing. So this is actually the aspect they need to do. In the case, the concept of the approach marketing difference between Islamic and conventional market. That is basic differences I already indicated you. It is a subjective matter. One is talking about only ethical part, another one talking about this Islamic level. Right. In order to satisfy the customer and make the profit without making any consideration well-being, that is welfare, individual and world, more importantly here, and creating actually creation or exchange of the product, basic concept of the conventional world. So therefore you see it is actually the maintaining conventional marketing and Islamic marketing some of the issue, the phenomena, their aspect of the differently they looking and creating the balance combination in material spiritual aspect in the core idea of Islamic marketing approach. Highlights. Conventional marketing, they emphasize establishment, let's say just only justice, society improvement, individual living, and society through the undertaking their conducting marketing activities. So these are the peaceful, actually, their differences they're looking into the matter. Right. So now we see the Islamic marketing versus conventional marketing concept. So as Islamic marketing, we found that Sharia compliance, without Sharia compliance, they don't recognize this marketing concept. It is the accountability of the market with this Islamize all these strategies, practices, as well as conduct the business activities in the way they being prescribed to this law. So means everything coming based on the Islamic perspective. So if we talk about the differences, let's say we talk lawful activities are halal product, you must permissible product. It is supply, you need to sell it, and it is being between the buyer and seller perspective. So that's why we talking about these lawful activities that are halal permissible are only allowed by Islamic marketing concept, and all kind of transaction that are associated with this usuri means any kind of interest strictly prohibited by the Islamic perspective. That's why Islamic banking and finance, they struggle a lot to be established their aspect riba is completely haram. We cannot take it. Even riba is coming to the different point of view. It is not only that you are just keeping your money to the bank. Bank is calculating some interest only the riba. No. Let's say, for example, if you are the student of the one places and you are every month your parents is sending to you some of the money. Okay? But anyhow, this month your money is coming little bit late and you need to survive. You are telling to your friend, can you give me the 500 ringgit lending to me for the 15 days or so? For the time being, after coming back my money, I can return back to you. Your friend just given the condition, yes, I can give you the money lending 500, but when you return back, you need to give me 550. This 50 is additional money. It is a condition. It is a reward. You cannot take it. Your aspect, you need to help to your friend, just give helping tendency that loan, and at the same amount you need to recover that loan at the end of the quarter time. So you cannot take additional money without any struggle, without any work. That is under this particularly your riba. So riba is coming different way. That is more accurately actually explained can give to the Islamic banking products. Right. So you see, this is actually the narrate from the surah and ayat they already given. So what is the lawful goods in the earth, and follow not Shaitan footstep or variety of your opinion. This is the Quranic surah and ayat number they already mentioned. The question is coming, what is the halal? Halal concept, first aspect from the based on the Islamic marketing. Halal means it is a lawful, permissible, and synonymous, it is actually is the halal. Haram is the opposite of the halal, which means the particular act is illegal from an Islamic point of view, which is we cannot receive it, we cannot take it, that view of the Quran. The practice of the haram is strictly prohibited in Islamic perspective. Right. So marketing actually exchanging product with this point. So that's why any kind of product you cannot do the business, which is illegal product, and because of the illegal product you are earning some money. That is your money also haram. Cannot. So Islamic marketing, let's say, hence there is every activities conducted by a Muslim must ensure their concept of halal and haram taken into account. So they need to be counted. Which is the actual activities I'm doing during the marketing activities? Is it I'm following accuracy, ensuring concept of the halal or haram are taken into account, include marketing as well. It has been embedded to the Holy Quran. That's why Holy Quran is already narrate this actually ayah. It is creation or blood, or let's say like that, it is being dedicated onto any other than Allah. It is Surah, Ayat number, and all these things we narrated in the Holy Quran. So we see that another concept is the formulation of the basic of Islamic marketing is a mutual consent. It is the mutual consent between buyer and seller from Islamic point of view, and mutual consent between the two parties. One party is selling, one party is receiving, must be conducted. Had it transaction, actually they need to overcome this particular situation. Right? So that's why, therefore, they need to consideration the factor actually according to the Sharia of Islamic jurisprudence, any transaction that can be connected with this force of the association is deprived to the forbidden. That is act to the your forbidden. So it is actually between the buyer and seller, well consent and mutual understanding is necessary in this particular aspect. Right. So we see That is, the consent is coming, reason is coming. That is, differently it is reason, which is slot and transaction, well exchange can be implemented just to the manner of without privilege. No any party can get the privilege. That privilege kind of ambiguity of the doubtful of your act. That's right. So when you're selling and buying, no one party try to take any privilege and advantage. So our Prophet also say similar way like that our Prophet also stated. A sale is a sale only if you are made through the mutual consent. That's right. We're talking about any deceptive product, actually the product is a defect product. When you're selling to the market, you need to openly clear declaration to your customer, target customer. This product is little bit defect. Therefore, 10 ringgit product I'm giving 5 ringgit, but I'm telling to you this is the defect. If you are mutually understand and want to buy it, fine, I can sell. Otherwise, I don't sell. But question is coming in conventional marketing when available in the market. People when retailing to the deceptive product, this is the defect of the product, but I can reduce the price. People don't want to buy. That's why when you are hiding that this defective, it is not halal. They're telling you need to disclose your product for me in Islamic perspective. But conventional marketing, they don't care by who can cook. They can sell this product into the market. This is the basically difference. Now we are coming achievement of halal. It is accordance to the Islamic standpoint. Each activities must be initiated by individual and ultimate goal of achieving the halal. Right, the halal is defined to the attainment of success in the world and the world hereafter from spiritual perspective, moral perspective, as well as socio-economic perspective related to implementation. So that it has a very high impact in the society in terms of marketing. Islamic way your transaction is making via the seller interaction. So as a result, when implementing your marketing issues, it is a mandatory for the marketer to satisfy the need of the target market or target customer. You are exchanging your product and taking the money, but you don't care about the customer satisfaction. That is not acceptable. You have to satisfy to the customer and you are receiving that money and your value. That is the expectation. So market activities, that's why it is coming just for the sound betterment of the society and humanity as a large extent, and it is written by the Allah curriculum. And that's why we're talking about which God has bestowed on these. That is hereafter and neglect wide portion of the world. But it's true that God has been good and free and seeks to the seek land to the God. Love not to go to this mischief. So it is a surah number, ayat number they already given. So we need to narrate, and it is a coming from there. This type of actually strong word is coming from this type of. Right. So now Durya, it is fulfillment of your need and necessities. Your necessity, of course, and your need, you have to be fulfilled. By what? By exchanging your money and receiving some of the product. And you are buying from the market. So that's it. It is core concept of Islamic marketing is coming. It is the main market must concentrate on satisfying the need to the human being, rather than just striving toward the fulfillment, your ultimate desire and individual. All this should be done in Islamic viewpoint. So these are the referred to the Durya and Arabic term and Holy Quran saying that particularly that Surah Al-Araf. So 31 number actually the ayat. They narrate respective things. So it is a mini discussion, just talking about the mini discussion, halal, haram, and un-Islamic issues, how it is coming. For example, let's say it is a item like food and drink. It must be Sharia compliance or halal, whereas most of the technological item, let's say technical item, electronic item, gadget, other than the product, no need to classify as a halal product, such as your watches, wristwatch, transportation, or jewelry. This type of product is obviously halal. But sometimes telling airlines industry halal. All the airlines is the same vehicle, same thing. Halal concept they're talking what? Inside the aircraft, they're serving the food, serving the services. That service and food, how they supply to the halal food, rather than actually no ensure the halal food. So that is the aspect they're telling with the halal, actually the transportation, halal tourism, Islamic tourism, like that. But however, in many aspects, instance, they are promoted to the Islamic product. The idea is coming, the Muslim consumer understand the product company, follow the Islamic, actually the belief and cause, their core identity. Sometimes, instead using to the haram, and Islamic actually is a sentiment. Customer sentiment is very high, and they tell you why this product come to the market, especially for the Muslim market. The example I'm giving some of this, why I'm talking about that, why particularly, even though you see the another product, the Mecca cola, it is introduced and they claiming Mecca cola is the completely pure Islamic product, and they comparing with this Coca-Cola, which is Western country is producing, and they telling. So this is the difference. They some ingredients, some other thing might be they differentiated it. Like long ago in Saudi Arabia, there is a Almayn. They say it is a substitute of KFC, and Muslim consumer they consuming long. So another actually good example giving, let's say 1997. 97 is a big actually the real story. It has an introduced type of basketball shoes named Air Green. That melt is Air PQ. Many Muslim time argue that logo of the shoes are looking very similar to what our Allah. That actually the design is look like come to the Allah, that logo. And it's the Muslim sentiment. That's why the written in Arabic and stated the boycotting the Nike in almost all Muslim dominant area and market. So you see the product is not haram. Product is just logo they marketable in the market. And it is not an Arabic word, but look like Arabic word. So many Muslim market actually revolted and consumer revolt. And for that marketing manager, the country to country, they open declare an apology. And that's why Nike had withdrawn that around 40,000 pair of shoes from the market. And they stated, realizing the Muslim understanding is a careful man. So they mistakenly, they just logo they give in to the look like a Muslim, Islamic, Arabic word. But that is the big impact already come to the market level. So it is a big impact, revolt, they destroy a lot of outlet, even some of the Asian countries. They destroy, they already remove and it is a big impact to the market, and that's a marketing management and manager. They openly declare apology and they take over all the care of the shoes, and again they can reform and new product they send it to the market. So you see,
Langsung, Prof.
yes. So these are the finally ending my first actually the training module with this 45 minutes completed. So anybody, any question, please can let me.
Thank you very much, Prof. Now we open for Q&A session. Any one of us have a question, you can raise up your hand. There is they call about attendant. Inshallah, we already recorded. Okay, if you have question, you can raise up your hand directly.
Please, if anybody must just directly tell me the question.
In the chat box, Prof, they have a question from Adishin. Is persuasive advertisement permissible in Islamic marketing? This is what he asking.
Okay, actually the advertising, as I said you, permissible, persuasive advertising. That's advertising have a different aspect. Advertising is audio, visual, all these things. And nowadays is advertising most popular. Actually, television advertisement always is popular because audio, video, everything. But most of the advertising you can observe, even though it is Islamic product, sometimes they giving Islamic market also giving, even Middle East country, even other Muslim country. In television advertisement, sometimes advertisement is coming, women, majority advertisement is coming by the women rather than men. Even the man product, for example, shaving foam, it is a male product, but beside woman is there. Because you see, the observation is like that. Most of the product advertisement they using to the woman beautiness. So that's why when is they coming to the advertisement, they don't only showing to the product, they showing to the actually the human being, they are actually the body approach, body language, all these things. But they not properly actually Sharia compliant dress or Sharia compliance way they give the advertisement. Because advertising, they thinking it is attractive to the customer in any way. We need to attract to the customer mind and sell. So in this case, if advertisement any deceptive, advertisement any part of the company which is more visual, that is society open, it is not a permissible types of advertisement in Islamic perspective. Thank you. Any other?
There is many question more, Prof. But maybe this what do you call last question, because we have another lectures. If Prof have time, you can answer in the chat box. Yeah, Prof. Yeah.
Yeah, and even though if you read properly my book, you can get it each and every question answered. And additionally, our email is with this IIIT this program. Anybody, anytime, please you communicate through my WhatsApp, through my email. I try my best to clear all this your question. No worry about that.